Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Frank Gateau. I'm from Brooklyn, New York, and today I will be talking about what it's like to have a career in the media arts. So, in my younger years, a lot of the influences that I had came from television, music videos, movies. We had directors like Director X, Chris Robinson, Spike Lee, people that just created content. I was always attracted to. So people like Puff, Oprah were big influences as well. Those are mentors from far. So even though I didn't necessarily have a relationship or knew any of these people, they can always still influence you and kind of guide you when you see yourself, or aspects of yourself in some of these people. So the interest came from also marketing that I realized as well, which led me to a job at Nike. I wasn't in the night marketing department, but I got a foot in the door. So that led me to seeing some of the things firsthand of how they marketed and targeted certain products with athletes and people. And if you look at it, Nike has some of the best commercials when it comes to sports and advertising, like, down to LeBron and the puppet with Kobe, the old Jordan commercials, it goes on and on. So definitely go back and check some of those out if you guys get a chance. So following Nike, I went on to work at Ralph Lauren, which was another great experience. It exposed me to a lot of international aspects, people, design, business-wise. It piqued that interest as well. I was able to meet a lot of fantastic people and be a part of a lot of great events. One with LeBron in particular, where like half the USA basketball team came to a charity event of his, and I was able to interact and mingle with some of my favorite athletes, which was great. There's not too many people or jobs that you get that type of satisfaction. So it was pretty cool. So from then on, a good friend of mine, Gino Lear, I'm pretty sure he's somewhere on this video. He was starting a branding company. We dealt with sports and entertainment in the beginning, and we gradually shifted to businesses. So when he was creating his team, another thing I mentioned about being around like-minded individuals, he reached out to me, which I've known him since we were little kids, and he told me what he was starting and wanted to be a part of it. So together with a couple other partners, we started this new firm. And from then on, we used our resources, connections, networking to create events and brands for other companies, which was another step in my career. So now working with the firm ACA, us doing events, working with businesses, helping them with their branding, which entitles everything from commercial production, directing photography, business cards, consulting. We did that. It was good. We met clients, you meet people, you get to interact and see a lot of different businesses, which in turn broadens your horizon. And with that, I discovered within myself a passion for creative writing. So I started writing, and we all got together and published a book. Actually, Kel Spencer is one of the authors on the book, Single Man, Married Man. So another title I was able to add that I didn't even know I had in me was an author. So I'm now also a published author. Award-winning book. We were featured on NBC, BET, Bravo, Essence, the list goes on. So an interesting, funny story that happened. We were working on this event for Tony Williams, which is Kanye West's, one of his lead vocal singers, and also his cousin. So we were putting an event for him together over at the 4040 New York, Jay-Z's club. And the event's going great, packed, sold out, bar, everyone's drinking, having a good time. And we get contacted from Kanye's manager, Don C., that Kanye's on his way to attend the event. So this is during New York's Fashion Week. And like anybody who knows me knows that Kanye West is like my favorite artist of all time. Like Kanye, I can name every single Kanye West album, track list from front to back, whatever. So we get the memo, he's coming. We're like, cool. So, I'm excited internally. I'm trying to keep it in there. I gotta stay cool and calm. You know how we do Brooklyn. And so he shows up, And we escort him to the section, and at this point, you know, the crowd, everyone is rushing him, and I end up having to play security for his section, like blocking everybody off. So everyone's trying to go around me and take pictures and things. And mind you, I want to take a picture myself, so I'm trying to like snap a picture with him behind me, but not seem like, you know, I'm infatuated with the guy or whatever. So then at the end of the event, we're leaving, and he agrees to take a group picture with us. So I go outside to take a group picture. It's me, Kanye, Fonzworth Bentley, a couple other people. And we take the picture, and I cannot find this picture anywhere. Like, one of the other guys we worked with, he happened to find his picture, and it's at an angle where it's just him two. But the whole picture is about 5% photo, and I cannot find this photo. Yeah, so it sucks I didn't get my picture, but I believe in putting things out in the universe. I'm going to speak this into existence, that I will get my Kanye picture and moment conversation. You know, he's just been announced a new billionaire at 3.3 billion with his Yeezy line. So, you know, kudos, congratulations to Kanye West and everybody else that's out there doing it. So a lot of the things I've been discussing about are the highs of the field. So we have the, you know, meeting entertainers, planning events, marketing, producing, all that good, exciting, fun, enthusiastic stuff, right? But let's discuss some of the cons, which is there's a lot. So you have, it's very unpredictable. You got to be able to adapt at any second. Things always go wrong. So always anticipate the unknown. Whatever can go wrong will go wrong. And you plan for that, and you plan for that, and that some more, right? There's a lot of uncompensated work you will have to do, meaning free. You will not get paid for these jobs. We did a lot of free work in the beginning to build our brand. That's also important that you have to remember. You won't be rewarded right away in the beginning. You have to offer your gift and your skills for free. I interned at Vibe magazine for about a year and a half, and you know, it was free, it was internship, but the knowledge and networking and information I obtained from it was priceless. So I was able to use that and leverage it for when it was time for me to get paid. You know, I got compensated fairly well. We live in a day and age where there's so much information that's readily available to us that we can almost self-educate yourself in almost anything you want to do out there. So again, education is extremely important, because without education, you won't have the fundamentals to succeed once you find your inner passion and decide to pursue it. So along with educating yourself, building your own personal brand is extremely important as well. Your personal brand is like your reputation. You guard it with your life. You know, don't undermine on-the-job experience as well. So, you know, at this day and age, entrepreneurship is great, but it's not for everybody. So you can also use the skills from a job to get you to where you want to be if entrepreneurship is your route. I was fortunate enough to work with some great global companies, like I mentioned, Nike, Ralph Lauren, NBC, and all of those places I picked up tools that I needed to further myself in my own personal endeavors, while also maintaining a job and using their resources to get to where I wanted to get. Picking up a trade is also important as well. So school, if you will go for a specific trade, you can bypass that and just pick up the trade directly and find a way to educate yourself, find mentors, people that's already doing it, reach out to them and pick their brains. Again, we live in a day and age where information is everywhere. So take advantage of your resources and do your due diligence and just push forward and work hard at it. I want to commend all you guys who are attending this fair. This is a trial and time and period that we're facing with this pandemic, with COVID-19. And I want to take my hat off to everyone for keeping their mindset and their fortitude and keeping strong during these times. You guys are in a historic moment right now. This is the stuff they're going to write about in the textbooks for the years to come. So the classes after you guys, potentially your kids, will be reading about this moment, and you are going to be the guys who emerge out of this. With technology, look at the people next to you. They could be the next creator of TikTok or one of these new apps. So you guys are going to be the next leaders, and you guys are going to be the ones to come out of this stronger and better than everyone else. So in that, I say salute to everybody. Keep pushing, stay safe, and stay strong.